I have three nicknames. My brothers and sisters and friends call me Niecy. My aunt and cousins call me Smokey. And my boyfriend called me Baby Cakes. Growing up, my mom called me Baby Girl and Niecy. My father called me Blackie. I grew up on the east side. I have lived on the east side all of my life. My earliest childhood memory is when we lived on Hayes Street and my mother told us that we was moving. We got so happy that we was moving just to find out that we was only moving to a house across the street. My favorite childhood memory is when all the kids in the neighborhood go outside to play all kinds of games. We played hide and seek, 1, 2, 3 red light, tag you it, football. And then we walked up to Booker T and played on the playground and on the fire escape. We had so much fun. I looked up to many people as a child because it was ladies at my church that gave me and my sisters and brother good advice, and the neighbors in the neighborhood helped my parents with us so that we would not get into trouble. I have two favorite traditions from my childhood. That is, one is to always stay in church. And two, it takes a village to raise children. I will always keep those as my tradition and hope that my kids and grandkids will also keep those as their favorite traditions also. When I was younger, I dreamed of becoming a firefighter and a police officer, but life happened. I decided to take a big challenge, stepping up in church by being the church finance secretary and the church secretary, and to go head on with the project of getting sponsors for a sports banquet all by myself. The best character trait is, I would like to say, it's my personality and my sense of humor. My greatest success as a mother is raising my 4 kids as a single parent and making sure all of them graduate from high school. And then to start back over by raising my grandson Travion and Jacoby. If I could accomplish one more thing in my lifetime, I wish to go back to college and get me a degree. My greatest life lesson is to always do what is right because God knows and sees everything. My greatest challenge of motherhood is making sure my children and my grandkids stay focused on their education so that they don't have to struggle like me and my parents. I learned how to listen and not jump to conclusions so fast. I also learned how to be patient and not overreact. I have seen the neighborhood change in many ways, like where people used to get to know their neighbors and everybody looked out for each other. But you can't do that today. My biggest fear for my neighborhood is that I can't let my grandchildren go outside by themselves without thinking that someone is going to mess with them or hurt them. I would like others to know what I would like others to know about the East Side is there is good people came from the East Side and there is still good people living on the East Side. The biggest difficulty of childhood for me is the struggle of raising good kids and grandkids and still work a full-time job. What I want for my son, daughter, and grandkids is to do the best at whatever they want to do. Be the best, do the best, and that's what I want for their future. If I could give anything, if I can give any advice to a youth in the neighborhood, I would tell them to go to school, get an education, graduate from high school, go to college, get a degree, and to also stay out of trouble, because trouble is easy to get into but hard to get out. And jail and prison is not good for anybody.